Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes, but there is another water feature that stands above others. In tonight's Weekend Journal, we head to South Minneapolis and one of the city's most treasured towers. John Lauritsen of our Minneapolis station WCCO has more.
Take a stroll through any old town in Minnesota, and the first thing you'll notice is the water tower. There's a teapot in Lindstrom and a fishing bobber in Pequot Lakes. Rochester has a giant corncob, and Ogilvie has a medieval-looking fortress.
They're really icons. They stand tall.
Minneapolis alone has quite the variety, from the witch's hat to the Kenwood standpipe. But when it comes to pure architecture, the Washburn Tower stands alone.
I mean, it's picturesque, it's serene, it's nice.
It all started in the 1880s. When this was farmland way outside the city of Minneapolis.
Tom Balcom once wrote about the history of this little-known place. He says the first tower was made of brick and supplied water to a local orphanage. But as Minneapolis expanded, it outgrew Tower Number 1. So in 1931, Tower Number 2 was built out of concrete, and with some added company.
Around the base of the tower, you can see what are called guardians of health.
There are 8 of them in all. Architect Harry Wild Jones helped design the Guardians, which are also known as water soldiers. Jones wanted them there because at the time, typhoid, an infection that spreads through water, was making people sick in Minneapolis. Each of the Guardians is nearly 30 feet tall from the ground to the top of the helmet, and each one weighs about 8 tons. While they guard the water, eagles keep an eye on the neighborhood. Each of them weighs about 5 tons. Jones added them after a construction worker was attacked by an eagle while building his home. Both man and raptor survived the confrontation. The city stopped using the Washburn standpipe in 2005, but people still look at it as a symbol for the neighborhood. Volunteers keep the park clean, and a fence has been added to protect what the Guardians can't. It's proof that no matter where you live, there's so much more to these towers than meets the eye.
Hopefully we'll be here for many more years and decades to come.
John Lauritsen, CBS News, Minneapolis.